Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. US President Donald Trump has landed in Beijing, accompanied by an entourage that included Nvidia's Jensen Huang and Elon Musk, after pledging to urge China's Xi Jinping to open up to US business at the start of their two-day summit. The CEOs accompanying Trump are drawn mainly from companies seeking to resolve business issues with China, such as Nvidia, which has struggled to get regulatory permission to sell its powerful H200 artificial intelligence chips there. Trump asked Huang at the last minute to join the trip, and he was spotted boarding Air Force One during a refuelling stop in Alaska en route to Beijing. China has said it is prepared to work with the United States on the basis of equality and mutual respect, while welcoming US President Donald Trump's forthcoming visit to Beijing. According to Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Guo Jiakun, Beijing remains willing to address differences with Washington through dialogue and consultation. He said the leaders of both countries would hold detailed discussions on bilateral relations, global peace and development during the visit. However, China has reiterated its strong opposition to US arms sales to Taiwan, calling on Washington to honor its commitments ahead of US President Donald Trump's arrival for a summit in Beijing. The US is bound by law to provide Taiwan with the means to defend itself, despite a lack of formal diplomatic ties. Zhang Han, a spokesperson for China's Taiwan Affairs Office, said Taiwan is an internal issue and a matter for the Chinese people. She said Beijing firmly opposed the United States engaging in any form of military ties with China's Taiwan region and selling it weapons. She added that this position is consistent and unequivocal. The International Energy Agency says global oil inventories are shrinking at a record pace as tensions in the Middle East continue to disrupt Gulf supplies. In its latest oil market report, the IEA warned that restricted tanker traffic through the Strait of Hormuz is accelerating supply losses. With peak summer demand approaching, the agency says the risk of sharp oil price swings is rising. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has accused Kuwait of unlawfully attacking an Iranian boat and detaining 4 Iranians in the Gulf, demanding their immediate release. Kuwait says the men were linked to Iran's Revolutionary Guards and were arrested while trying to enter the country by sea, as tensions continue simmering despite the ceasefire. Pakistan has received a fresh $1.3 billion tranche from the International Monetary Fund under the EFF and RSF programs, providing support to foreign exchange reserves as budget talks for the new fiscal year officially begin. The amount was received by the State Bank of Pakistan and will be included in the country's foreign exchange reserves for the week ending May 15th. According to details, $1.1 billion has been received under the Extended Fund Facility Loan Program, while $200 million has been received under the Climate Financing Program. US President Donald Trump has said that Americans' financial struggles are not a factor in his decision-making as he seeks to negotiate an end to the Iran war, saying that preventing Tehran from acquiring a nuclear weapon is his top priority. Asked by a reporter to what extent Americans' financial situations were motivating him to strike a deal, Trump said, "Not even a little bit." Before departing the White House for a trip to China, he said the only thing that matters about Iran is they can't have a nuclear weapon. He added that he didn't think about Americans' financial situation or anybody. At least 12 people, including 2 children, have reportedly been killed in a series of Israeli strikes across Lebanon. The attacks targeted vehicles in southern Lebanon and areas near Beirut as fighting between Israel and Hezbollah continued despite a US-mediated ceasefire. The violence comes ahead of a new round of US-backed talks between Lebanon and Israel. Russia has launched a major daytime drone assault on Ukraine, killing at least 3 people and targeting critical infrastructure across several regions. Ukrainian officials said the strikes were aimed at overwhelming air defenses, while neighboring Poland scrambled fighter jets as a precaution amid the escalating attacks. And French prosecutors have sought a 7-year prison sentence for former French President Nicolas Sarkozy during his appeal trial over illegal Libyan campaign financing. Prosecutors also requested a €300,000 fine and a 5-year ban from public office. Sarkozy, who denies all charges, was convicted last year in a criminal conspiracy case linked to alleged Libyan funding for his 2007 election campaign. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.